Well, hello everyone. This is Nick from Yardman Garden and Arts TV. I thought today I came and shared the video with you guys. For anyone that might find this interesting and find this project useful in their in their yard, in their garden. It's a whole weed prevention, and this season, I'm happy that I made this step and finally decide to do this project. I've been messing with this whole side of the property for a while now. As you see, the front lawn. So yeah, I've been messing with this side of the property since 2013. Basically, I came here. I always clean it just the same, nice and clean, even cleaner than now. I kind of leave the grass to create a whole mulch, effect. I explain that in a minute, and after I demonstrate as well. But anyway, I've been messing with it for a while and it keep growing back. So this season I finally decided to, do a whole big project on it. I've seen a look of video on this project before, but not so much. I'm just doing my own thing in terms like, I see a look of video on it, and people have done this in the past. But overall, I'm just, doing my little thing. I've got these boxes, from my work. Some, a lot of them, so I'm utilizing them. So I got this box from my local dispensary, medical dispensary I work at. It's actually recreational as well, but medical is always the first. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a little around. I did this yesterday. Clean the area. Didn't get all the weed perfectly, cause that's what I'm gonna use the cardboard for, to prevent weed. But I make my shape, cut it clean. Bring back out the front yard. So yeah, I'm gonna demonstrate a little how I went about it and lay a few boxes here. This is all my different boxes. I demonstrate on how I get going, because definitely, like for example, this tape, plastic tape, you wanna get them off, and clean them so that you get a more clean one. Like all these, I got them off, so that I don't have to make a whole long video, so that you can get them more biodegradable and don't have to mess with any paper or plastic, I should say. These are all the plastic I got off already. So yeah, it's a whole perimeter. These I have some soil that I've used already. I'm gonna use it to cover some of the cardboard and different edges, so that the wind doesn't take it up. And that's to just keep it for a while before I'm gonna come and do a whole dirt pouring on this and create a whole new garden growing surface. In the future, I'm gonna grow food and all that, here. But so far it's just flowers and vegetable, and these raspberry been growing for a good while now. So alright. So I'm gonna demonstrate and show you guys what I have going on here. So like I said, these boxes I already cleaned them. So basically I'm just coming and layering them. You're gonna need a whole ton of boxes for sure. I'm gonna layer these like just layered in the amount that I can. No much layer is enough, any amount that you can get on your layer is always better. So I'm gonna use this smaller box, and then I have these bigger, wider ones. I'm gonna use that, and come over the top and spread across. And I'm gonna also cut, cut to shape of my round edges and stuff. I already have my my scissors and my knife ready whenever I go to use. So yeah, I'm just coming in, and laying these at the moment. I take them by two. This is 2, 3. Doesn't matter, you're gonna need them all. Prevent all this, grass from coming back. So yeah, basically I'm just creating a whole barrier for the weed for not coming up. These are biodegradable, they're paper, so I didn't have to bother and take them all off. Like I said, cover all the area that I don't want weed to grow. It's gonna be fun and interesting. I'm looking forward to see the result and the outcome. I know that it's gonna be great, prevent all this weed from coming back. It's my ultimate goal for a while, and I And you know, I mean, this is the first major step that I prevented with. I was gonna initially just clean it completely, pour new soil and mulch. But this is like a whole new step and a whole, you know, other layer of preventing weed. So I'm gonna do this first, then you know what I mean, I come with my new soil, do my new soil, and then I go with the mulch after. So you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a whole layer of preventing the weed. So before just the soil alone and the mulch, it's gonna be a whole new protection barrier for the weed. But you know what I mean, this is just gonna stifle these weeds from not coming up with the heat and humidity. You know, so you don't have to worry about that for a while. And if you ever use this technique and have weed coming back up, you know what I mean, you can always repeat back the step of that section that you have any trouble with any weed in the future may reoccur. But you know, you may have weed try to come back up after all this biodegrade and anything may survive. But for the most part, I feel like what's going on here, I'm gonna prevent those weeds from coming back for the most. So yeah, a lot of, you know, layering and putting on cardboard. My machete is always in my way. It's one of my favorite tools to use, so it's always a part of my my gardening image. So yeah, this whole area is a whole big area. I'm just taking them, but you know, don't no matter the amount, I'm just laying them. Because I have a lot, you know, so the more I use them, the best result I'm gonna get as far as weed not coming back. So I don't mind using as much as I can. Even this area, I used to have some flowers going on because of the weed so bad. You know, it killed off my flowers. So I know eventually when I do this, prevent the weed for a while, then add new soil, new compost and mulch. You know, I'm gonna have new whole growing clean area, you know, meant to grow. So prevent all the weed from coming back up, clean off my plants. So all these, you know, dandelion and all that, creeping Charlie, they all go crazy, you know, I mean, if you don't get after them. So this is one of my best way right now to prevent all that. And yeah, I was saying, like, for example, you know, I mean, I come with these. Try to get the egg and rip off the plastic, you know what I mean? These are extra plastic, you know that they're not gonna really be biodegradable. So you're gonna have cardboard disintegrating and then leave all this plastic. So get rid of them all this plastic. This is kind of paper. But I feel like you have a little plastic in it too, so I can get it as much as I can. But yeah, this is really paper though. This one is definitely more plastic. It's actually a paper base. But yeah, I go through these and I get rid of all the plastics that's on them. These are fine. These are basically paper. It's plastic. Definitely. All this plastic on the edge. But yeah, anyone that might find this gardening hack useful, it's a great way to prevent weed and you can't go wrong, you know. All you need is box. And for me, get these at my job from them, you know, before they throw them away. It's awesome, you know. Have these ones. A whole project, but I don't mind doing it in the future, how I'm gonna see the result on the yard. Beautiful, preventing all this weed. And just the whole future outlook of the, you know, the area. So I have no problem doing all this extra work. And what? I'm gonna reap the benefit, right? So in the near future when I come to grow any type of vegetable, I know that I don't have to struggle with these weeds. I plant my perennial flower because I like to plant perennial, you know what I mean? I do plant annual, but perennial to see them coming back every year, it's a joy, you know? So I'm looking to plant some bulbs in some of this area eventually when I finish. I have some tulips, a bunch of different beautiful bulbs to plant. And like I said, I did plant some bulb over here, but they struggle with all the weed every season. They eventually succumbs to the weed and the you know, just how rough this whole area is. Right now I'm getting a little rain, which is beautiful. It's kind of gonna help hold these box down. Because I don't mind them being wet, you know what I mean? Because they're going into the soil. It's gonna help me actually with that whole biodegradable function. So, only danger, I don't want it to come down too hard to, you know, run me away from my project. But yeah, just a little quick example of these box. You know, you're getting all this extra paper of them. Just help the soil, you know, for less contamination in the soil into your garden and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And like I said, right now I never really plant food out this side, but it's a good place. So much sun right throughout the day, so I'm gonna definitely plant food here as the time go by, because I don't really have a ton of space to grow, you know what I mean? So the more you can utilize, the best. And what I'm doing here is just, I can't imagine what's gonna be the outcome, and I will definitely share more with you guys. And but yeah, I continue going down the line. Try to get these plastic here. But yeah, this is, look at all that waste, all that extra plastic. So get these smaller one, because yes, I'm using the smaller one. You know, I have a ton over that side as well. You look down, so I still have more, and I have more around the side of the driveway. I mean, just continue going. Yeah, imagine like all my bulbs that I plant here, what they went and just died, you know what I mean? So what I'm doing here is just gonna be an awesome result and to prevent all that from happening again. I'm excited, you know. And yeah, anyone may see this and find this useful, don't be afraid to use this idea, you know, it's an easy idea and it's very efficient. You know what I mean? So very, very effective, and you know what I mean, you can't go wrong. But like I said, I could have just avoid all this and just come with new dirt and the mulch, you know. And but eventually after a while you're gonna see all this tough weed, dandelion, all this extra weed, grass roots gonna come back up. So this is just a big layer of protection and prevention for me. So it might look like harder work now, but in the future I'm gonna, you know, see that great result. But yeah, I'm gonna come through all of this, and like I said, all this not finished yet. I'm gonna go with those longer, bigger box and cover the whole, you know, perimeter of them and cover. And I'm gonna come on, as I come closer to this area, I'm gonna cut my boxes to shape, you know. So yeah, this is Nick from Yardman Garden and artsTV. You know, always remember to subscribe, follow my channel. Whenever you see this video, you know, always subscribe to my channel. And like and share. And but yeah, you know, it's a beautiful day in Ingleside, Illinois. And as you see, don't want to make this video too long, so just want to show you guys a little bit more, you know what I mean, of what I'm doing. It's a long day so far. Yes, also I have some dirt in that. These are all the grass that I got up yesterday. Look at that. All that extra weed. So I didn't want to just, you know, Some people just do it less step and cover the area and cover all the grass. 'Cause all this area basically, this area was basically like here, you know what I mean? It was all weed and grass. So I just wanted to make it easier for my whole project to work. And so I get rid of most of the weed and so I don't have to have the struggle of them trying to come back up. So yeah, this is Nick from Yardman Garden and artsTV. Like my channel, follow my channel, subscribe, share my videos whenever you see them. And I have great interested idea, to share with you guys. Just living off the land, and just doing great stuff as towards gardening and providing for yourself and your family or whoever. Just go to the supermarket less, organic way of growing. So yeah, I have a lot to share, a lot to come. Beautiful day, beautiful lake. Such a beautiful era, seeing this era. This morning I have this huge bald eagle came across the ridge, just fly across the valley, right low over the tree, and then it came over the house, go around. Just barely over this, this apple tree. It is not much of an apple tree. It is an apple tree and stuff, but the apple, they're so tiny. And we don't really eat them much. But such a beautiful tree, it's just a pain to cut it down, and it does grow beautiful flowers, and bloom all that in the early spring. So yeah, this is Nick, Yardman Garden and artsTV. Just have to share this with you guys because I find it really an interesting project, and I know a lot of people may find this useful. So alright, see you on the next video. Alright, and like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. It's a brand new machete actually, brand new. So I still need to sharpen it as you see all the thick edges. That I will also share a video on sharpening and safe way of using a machete. So I will come with videos on that as well. So like I said, a lot of interesting and just survival tips, living off the land. Yeah, these are brand new machete. Ralph Martindale, first choice. Yeah. So these are some machete made in England. But it's one of the best machete that we utilize in the Caribbean, especially in Jamaica. So I got a whole shipment of these. I should say someone brought them for me. I got some brand new one. Because I actually got my original machete from 2013. I brought it here. I got that one stolen from my yard. It's a whole different story, but I won't go into that. But but yeah, this is a brand new machete. I'm gonna share some video on sharpening a machete and best way to utilize and prevent from cutting yourself. Alright, Nick from Yardman Garden and artsTV. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'm excited for this project. So even these beautiful berry here, the raspberry. This will be more. It used to be more out this side, but it fight against the weed over the year, and eventually some die off. But this is a great patch of it, so this is gonna be a great way to preserve it as well and prevent all this weed from killing it. So yeah, I'm excited about this project. Alright, see you on the next video. Peace out and love and respect to the people of the world, and keep taking care of each other and bless and love, and keep growing good food, healthy, organic. Alright, peace.